Hello everyone, my name is VTech Guy. We're here for the first ever Our Experience podcast. We got Chris, we got Ryan, we got Zach. Let's just go downhill. How are you guys doing, guys?
I'm doing
I'm great.
I'm actually doing pretty good today.
That's pretty good. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Ryan, how you
Good start
doing?
to
You're a
the
little
college
quiet over
football
there.
season.
Doesn't matter.
I'm doing
Good start
good.
to the college
Yeah.
football season.
I'm doing good. I'm pretty baffled after blowing up your systems with the Death Star.
I'm enjoying my Discord day.
Me too. So,
Things started off a little rusty, but now they're getting better.
I guess we'll all do this in a very Alcoholics Anonymous type of way of everyone says their name and what they do for a living. So I guess I'll start us off. My name is Dom. I'm a white boy from Virginia slash West Virginia. Yeah, and now reside in North Carolina. I make YouTube videos for a living and go to college. Panthers are pretty good, so shout out to Greg Olson. But
Shout out to Greg Olson.
alright.
Who's next?
I passed the mic to Zach, I guess.
Hello, I'm Zach, and I already hate you watching this video. You right there. I hate you. Next.
Hi.
Me? Oh, no.
I'm
Go ahead.
Chris. I'm from Ohio. You already-
Hi, I'm Chris.
You already know that you're gonna enjoy this because you already hear me.
Ohio versus
So,
everything.
I will say what I want. By the way, this is definitely gonna have to. We're gonna have to up the rating on this because I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, I know these podcasts. They're
want.
you know,
They're just like the walkie call.
TV
If you get
TVMA,
triggered
I guess.
easily, please walk away now. I'm warning you. This is episode 1. We're about 2 minutes into episode 1. Warning you now. Walk away if you
Exactly
trigger
2
easily.
minutes. Yep. And all right, Ryan, what do you do?
Hi, I'm Ryan, and I've been sober for exactly 1 second.
I'm sober for exactly.
Exactly. 1
Shoot.
second.
Shoot.
I'm the quiet one,
Mhm.
but then I'll blurt something totally retarded out and then be quiet for another half hour.
Nobody likes Ryan. Next.
That's wrong.
Right. Well, that's our
Fake news.
That's our lineup because having 2 co-hosts was easy. So I decided let's have 3 co-hosts to really up things. So
It's okay.
even though
I'm actually the
Yeah.
host, and you guys are just my underlings.
yeah,
but
there's
it's
just
okay.
no established co-host. It's just a free for all.
Please go get your sandwiches from the great man Tommy Salami.
Yeah, I guess you can say that our podcast has it stemmed off of some of the interviews we've done with wrestlers and whatnot. But we're kind of just gonna do
Shout out to Follow Bob.
we're gonna
How
do
you doing?
collectively just follow bot, not Marty, not Kung Kong, you know,
Dude,
Jake Manning.
Forget
Dude,
that.
Follow
EC3,
Ball, I worry about
just
Follow
follow
Ball,
Ball.
though, because
Why?
Follow Ball, like, seems like he might be depressed now.
Really? No, I think he's doing good. I know he's losing to
He loses matches like every week.
yeah, but
He's a
Getting
GTS
paid.
champion. That's what matters.
Yeah, he's GTS champion, but in Impact, he's the Impact Java.
yeah. So we're
Okay.
we're just gonna cover everything, in general. I guess we'll even get a little controversial: politics, gaming, wrestling, the world in general, hurricanes that are about to
Way to take 2 steps
completely
forward, 1
eradicate
step
our
back.
city.
Miami
Step
Hurricanes,
back.
that floor crew.
Yeah, I'm not a hurricane fan either.
No.
Floor crew.
So let's talk about the first bit of news, which is kind of the big one. The GFW network, the Global Force Wrestling Network, or should I just
This
say
is the only reason you wanted to do this fucking podcast. I
Free-
guarantee you, we're gonna be spending like the entire podcast on this because this is all you want to talk about.
just this one subject?
That's
at
a good.
least, yes.
That's a good topic.
Yeah, well, just this one subject for that's the only subject that was like worthy enough for me to say, hey, let's talk about it this week. But it was kind of just randomly out there. They said coming to iOS and Android and the Global Wrestling Network.com within the end of the month. GFW is releasing a new network platform similar to the WWE Network, of course. Will it be as good? No, that's the honest answer. But will it still be good and nostalgic for all the old content? Yeah. I guess you could
I was
relate
excited
it
to rewatch
more-
all of 2012.
Yeah, I guess you could relate it to more of
What a time to be
the New
alive.
Japan
The GFW
world.
becoming a thing. You got WCW Thunder's coming to the network. What a time to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't hear about that, Ryan?
No, he just found out like
Thunder's
yesterday.
coming to the network.
So
Earlier today, I can watch Thunder.
I know we can watch David Arquette.
Ryan
become
sounds
champ.
more like scared than anything.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
I'd be
excited.
scared too if I realized that I'm going to soon have the ability to watch David Arquette win the world title as many times as I want.
Yeah, I'm very nervous about watching WCW's B show from 2000.
Yeah, dude, I thought Nitro in 2000 was a beat. I can only imagine what Thunder looked
Whatever
like.
they do
Goodness.
those recaps from Thunder, it just looks a billion times worse.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just looks a lot worse, but a lot more thrown together.
That'd be like on
Okay, back
WWE
to
main
GFW
event.
network.
That'd be like on WWE main event
Sorry
if they
about that.
crowned the NXT champion. Think about
Yeah,
that.
no, it's
like-
basically
Like literally,
yeah.
like it was the original B show because it was around before SmackDown.
Mhm. When I think of all-time great people that have held the big gold belt, definitely number one shout out to David Arquette, and then our boy Ric Flair. So, but Ric Flair's doing.
I don't know. The
better
Yeti
now.
could have been champion.
Oh, you're right.
Dude, David Flair was so hot in that company. He should have been handed that title.
Yeah.
Yeah, David Flair, Crowbar should have won it.
Yep.
David Flair won the real prize. He was dating Stacy Keibler and blinking her.
That's okay. Tech,
Was-
move on with their next topic.
So you
Or-
wanna
we
talk
didn't even
about the
finish
global?
talking about
No,
GFW.
no. Well, that's gonna be like the overall topic. You know what I mean?
Let's talk.
We'll bounce back and forth.
Yeah,
between
let's
it.
talk about that.
But I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Do you
about
think
it?
it's going to be like the WWE Network?
No, well, in some ways, yeah, it will have the old stuff.
I think they're gonna try to model it like the WWE Network. I think they're gonna try to.
Because I feel like that's network. That's like kind of done after like Netflix or something, but not with like live stuff.
Do you think they're gonna put
like-
the pay-per-views on there though? That's the big question. Like,
I don't think they're gonna put pay-per-views. I think this is mainly just gonna be a streaming site because they know that they can make a lot of money because people want to watch their old stuff.
yes.
Yeah, but I don't know how much money they're making off pay-per-views right now.
To be honest, I
They're
mean, most of
They're not
that's
making anything
illegally
off their.
streamed.
They only have two
so-
pay-per-views.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up right now.
They have Bound for
TNA.
Glory and Slammiversary,
Yeah, they
and,
only have two pay-per-views.
but
a
they
year.
do have the one night stands, or not one night stands, the one night only.
I
Right?
mean, Teg, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Global Force. You know, I'm not trying
Yeah,
to diss on them.
Yeah,
Who the fuck buys a one-night stand pay-per-view?
yeah,
no one
exactly.
does.
It'd be
Timer
different.
does.
It'd be different if it was like something really special. You know what I mean? Like, oh, for this one night
Yeah,
only.
it'd be different if they
only-
actually like,
yeah.
booked stuff. If they treated it like in your house, like
Mhm.
how like in your house was never really a big pay-per-view. All those in your houses were never really big pay-per-views, but they.
I think
all,
they
like,
should-
were at least decent size. They all like they booked for them rather
They-
than just we just threw together an all women's tournament or a Joker's Wild tournament.
Mhm.
They
That
should put
intrigued
the
me at all.
they should put the one night stands on the network, but leave some Slammiversary and Bound for Glory for pay-per-view.
Yeah, they should. That's the only way that people would pay for one night stand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one's buying a one night stand. No, has any titles?
I was gonna
ever
say, I think the one
changed
night
that
stands are only $10 anyway.
Yeah. Make 'em a
I think they would
dollar.
make more money though off of like some of their specials if they put them on YouTube and just ran the ad revenue that way.
Because I was gonna say when TNA used to do the weekly pay-per-views, they were only $10 a week.
True.
They
True.
now.
Zach, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm only gonna get it for 2012.
Only that one.
No, you gotta
year.
go down to you gotta go down to like 07. 07 is when they had like Booker T, Chris.
05.
No, 2012 was my favorite year.
What about 2010 when Jeff Hardy was revealed as they?
Wasn't a fan.
He ran around like a crackhead from.
I enjoyed the Aries and Rude feud. That
I
was
was
one of
seeing
my
Alex Shelley as a cameraman.
Dude smoked the dude smoked weed on camera.
Yeah.
Hey.
Victory Road
Like,
2011,
TNA
guys.
just like gave up. In 2010, they gave up. Said, you know what? We're just gonna. And then you had the Young Bucks run there in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what the hell did they do?
They were Generation Me.
Generation Me.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
They were feuding with
They sucked there.
Motor City Machine Gun. Didn't they fight each other, by the
They
way?
feuded with the Motor City Machine.
I swear the Bucks fought each other, right?
Yeah, they turned on each other.
That's the dumbest thing ever, but yeah.
Which is, yeah, that's the stupidest thing that, like, because if any other company ever tries to split them up, that is the stupidest thing you could ever do, because they have no selling power on their own.
Yeah. It's true.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
I agree.
It's hard. It's hard to debate that one in particular.
Yeah.
Better together than separate. What's your favorite year and worst year from TNA? Oh man, it's TNA/Impact Wrestling/Global Force Wrestling. What's your favorite year and your most
good
hated?
and bad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I really liked, like, I want to say around like 07, 08.
Yeah, I got
really
you with
good.
07.
Oh wait, it was
07, 08 was when they when all those like guys that were just kind of like sitting there in the media. It's when they were finally taking the steps to become a bigger company,
Yep.
and all those guys from WWE that were running out of their contracts were like, hey, maybe I'll try it over here for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had Booker T over there, Christian, Tomko, all kinds of yeah, they were pretty random names, but they were all pretty decent sized names. They all played decent sized roles
Mm-hmm.
in the storylines.
Okay, and the worst year for TNA.
Worst year for TNA?
Mhm.
2015.
2014,
15?
2015. Whenever Vince Russo was in it.
Well, that was what, 2011? 20...
It's that year that I told you I quit. What were me and you talking about the other day when I told you I quit watching TNA when this shit happened?
Yeah.
What was that year? Like what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the Aces and Eights.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Aces and Eights. Everyone loved them.
I loved it. I loved it.
I like the year.
No, the Aces and Eights they could have booked it so much better.
They could have booked it better. Yeah.
Like every reveal was hilarious because it was like, why the fuck am I supposed to care about Mike Knox?
Do you think it became too much? Do you think it became too much like
D'Lo
NWO?
Brown, are you kidding me? D'Lo Brown. I almost quit watching TNA altogether. D'Lo Brown was revealed as the
They had Taz.
They had Taz during
An
the middle
announcer.
of Brooke Hogan and Bully Ray's wedding. Taz took off his jacket and turned around to reveal an Aces and Eights vest.
Taz.
Please,
that's horrible.
please, like tell me like how that's even remotely a good storyline.
Mm-hmm.
And then it eventually got too obvious. Like you knew Bully Ray was gonna.
Mm-hmm.
You knew like it was way too obvious from like.
It wasn't bad. They just really pushed it.
And then like the thing is like it got to the point where like I was sitting there in the dorms because I was in the dorms at that point in college, and I was sitting there with my buddy and I was like, dude, I can tell you who exactly is in Aces and Eights, and I was pointing them out. And then like a couple weeks later they would actually be revealed, and I was like, man, I told you, it was so obvious.
You could tell by their body structure.
TNA,
Yeah.
Well, you could tell by body structure, but then you could also tell because TNA would try to shift it to where they would be like they would put it to where, oh, this guy's obviously not going to be in it, but he was.
Yeah, the Bully Ray thing. That was like the only.
Whole Garrett Bischoff and Wes Briscoe were obviously going to be part of Aces.
Yeah, because they're the rocket fuel that group needed.
Well, they were the young in Wes Briscoe's defense, he should have been so much better. Garrett Bischoff sucked and always did.
Neither of them do anything anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
Garrett Bischoff
neither of them do
stopped
anything, but
wrestling.
I think Bischoff stopped wrestling because he just wasn't any good, and Briscoe stopped because I think injuries.
Briscoe's
that's
still
sad.
wrestling. It says.
Is he?
Oh, I was gonna say I thought he was injured.
Wes Briscoe was the X Division one, right? They pushed
No.
him.
He was the one like he was kind of X Division ish, but he was like a
It
bigger
was
X.
not good.
Wes Briscoe went to New Japan after.
After this whole run.
Yeah.
He was not that good.
What would you think about this?
He was
with-
much better than Garrett Bischoff.
Oh yeah, he was better than Garrett
I
Bischoff.
want you to
Because
think about
Garrett
this.
Bischoff was a referee for the longest time, like since
Yeah, because he couldn't
2007.
do anything else. Like that was literally he was a referee because that's the easiest job in wrestling to do.
It is. It is.
I want you to think about this one with GFW or TNA or whatever. They were doing stuff in Japan right around the time when Brock Lesnar was there, right around when, you know, Finn Balor was just starting off on all this stuff. And they had it going really good because they had, like, imagine if they would have continued that relationship with New Japan.
The one good thing that Hogan and Bischoff did for them is because those two are the two biggest con men in professional wrestling. They conned New Japan out of saying, "Okay, we'll share talent with you.
We'll do like a live experience pay-per-view, whatever."
And then when they sent a little man named Okada over and they made him Samoa Joe's Japanese sidekick, they said, "Yeah, not doing this anymore."
Okato.
They took Okada back and said, "See you later."
If they would have never done that to Okada, just imagine what could have actually happened with, you know, we could have had Okada, you know, bounce back and forth between the two companies. I don't know if it would have damaged him though.
It would have been like a bigger scale what they're doing with Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been a much bigger scale what they're doing with Ring of Honor now.
But I don't know. WWE could have captured on it sooner.
Technically left the company.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they wouldn't have fallen in that hole if they had Okada. That giant hole for that year.
Well, think about all this crap.
Do you think if the big falling out with Billy Corgan and the Hardys ever happened, you think if that never happened, we would have got the Young Bucks back? With how much it was teased, or you think that was just never going to happen?
I don't know. I think they were. I don't think they wanted to go there personally.
Yeah,
because they didn't enjoy their time as Generation Me. From what I've heard from them.
Yeah, I don't know though, but it's like the thing of like it was like 7 years ago. So
well, it's like someone asked them and said if GFW would have called you within the last year, would you have gone there? They said, I believe Vince McMahon's theme song has the lyrics for that answer.
No, was that the TNA or was that to WWE?
NXT.
No, that was TNA.
Oh.
Because they would go to. I'm pretty sure. Like, and I still stand behind the fact that they would go to WWE if WWE doesn't want them. Thing. Because WWE doesn't want. They don't like tag teams that can only be tag teams. They want guys that if they were to split them up, they could do it. But they couldn't split up the Young Bucks and do it. Like that's why I think they would love the Gorillas because you could split those two up, and they'd be fine. But I don't think you can split up the Young Bucks.
Yeah, we would just have Camacho go back and do his normal thing.
Yeah, you can. You because they're two different people. The Gorillas are two very different people.
I would love to see a Tamatonga and Roman Reigns feud, to be honest.
I wonder if they were to ever bring in the Gorillas, if he'd come in as the Gorilla, or if he'd come in as Camacho.
I hate that tag team. They're so bad.
Or they would go by the real names and whatnot, and they would just be some type.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tavita Fafita's a weird name.
I think that name could get over though.
In WWE?
I think it could get over being billed as a Samoan.
Yeah.
Give them a stereotype Samoan type thing. If they were to build like a stable, like think about it, you could build a stable with Joe, the Gorillas, Roman.
Or they could just get they could just sign Eli Drake and bring back the Rising in WWE.
Yeah.
So here's another thing with the WWE Network.
Yeah, he just won the title. They could take him back.
With the WWE Network, a lot of these guys do get royalties. Yeah. Ryan, you know where I'm heading with this one. So TNA, GFW, clearly the money's not there for royalties.
They're not giving royalties.
They're not, even if it was there, they're not getting royalties. They try to take money away from these guys on their independent appearance. I think they're going to hand.
Do you think this is going to be a problem, though?
Oh, it's going to be a major problem because the fact that they're already they're still in talk. Like, unless they were to say, okay, don't fight us on this thing, and we'll give you the broken gimmick, because that's the whole thing that they've been fighting with the Hardys for months about.
Yeah.
But the Hardys would have a case, and because they would have to start handing out royalties, because there's a lot of people who would complain.
So we're after SummerSlam, and the Hardys have not done the broken gimmick. It's been teased a lot. It's been kind of done at house shows, but Do you think it's too late for it now?
No,
No.
not at all. I think you can tell your own story with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the more time they wait doing it is actually better off.
Yeah, because then
And
you
it
separate
builds it
yourself
up
from
more.
the old broken universe, and you can create your own new broken universe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you think Ric Flair's gonna be at Raw? By the way, if you
No.
guys saw what I shared on Facebook earlier, with
Oh, what happened?
Flair had an announcement on his page, and he was wearing a shirt that said "I'm not dead yet, mother effer."
Yeah, I saw that.
And it was him, and he was like saying, "I will see you all very, very soon," and just saying, he's alive, and he's, he does look aged. His face looks still pretty good, but his kind of hair and body is not looking that great.
He looked
but,
like he just aged like 5 years.
yeah, but he's still good. Facial wise, he's
He's still breathing.
Ric
That's what
Flair.
matters.
Yes. Do you think he'll show up on Raw? Even if it's just for a quick.
No,
No.
not anytime soon.
You think
No.
we'll get like WWE exclusive or
He'll
something
show up
like
on
that?
Raw and put Bo Dallas in a figure four.
Well, I mean, he's not like gonna show up on Raw and do something crazy, but like, just like an exclusive or something, where he's not
No,
wearing a
he's
T-shirt
not.
that says
I mean,
"I'm
he
not dead
hasn't
yet."
before
Maybe on the
this.
network. That's where this is where I would say, hey, why don't you have him on the Stone Cold podcast? Put that on the network.
True, because we haven't had a Stone Cold or Chris Jericho podcast in a long time. I feel like. What was the last one? You guys remember?
Yeah, like I feel like it's been quite a while.
Dean Ambrose.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
been
a
probably
while.
that's probably
That was-
the reason we don't have it anymore. You guys
Yeah,
remember
That is the reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because Stone Cold was sitting there like badgering him. Yeah, whatever.
So tell me about your father in jail. So tell me about your home life.
What?
All the stuff he was asking him during the podcast.
Yeah, he tried to get him in an uncomfortable situation, and then Dean said, "You know what? You're trying to get me in an uncomfortable situation, so I'm going to make this a really uncomfortable interview and say a bunch of things I probably should."
Don't quote me
You
on this
shot
one.
on fucking Brock Lesnar.
Don't quote me on this one, but I believe John Moxley was in TNA for like a brief moment, right?
He was.
He had
He
like
was.
he had a couple matches on Explosion.
Yeah. Well, everyone in the world has basically worked Explosion.
Yeah, that's the thing is like that's the one thing that TNA did back in the day is like everybody worked Explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Every indie wrestler that you've seen in the last maybe 10 years has probably worked on Explosion at least once.
How do you think they're gonna approach the network? What are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you think they're gonna start off with giving us a certain like year, or do you think they're just gonna say it's just for pay-per-views, or whatever?
They're gonna do what WWE didn't do and just give us everything outright.
Hopefully. I doubt.
Do you think that would hurt them too much though? Because then think of all the people that could just download it. And
No,
re-upload
it's
it.
because it's TNA. It's because it's TNA. What they're gonna do is they're gonna literally just give everything, and they're gonna overload their servers. And like, oh wait, we didn't think this was gonna happen, and the server's gonna be down for like a week,
If that.
and then
Yeah.
it's gonna be back up, and we're gonna like a core stuff.
What do you think the price would be?
It can't
Probably
be.
same as WWE.
I don't-
Yeah, the WWE,
Oh.
it's gonna be anywhere from $7 to $10.
Yeah.
I don't know if they
It's gonna
will
stick
go
in that
over,
stereotype-
which will be
it's gonna stick in
bad.
that Netflix, WWE Network range.
If they go over $10, not.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they
No-
go
no
over,
one's
it'll
gonna
be
get it if
bad.
it's over $10. No one's gonna get it.
I refuse to buy any sort of network that's over $10.
But if they match it, though, I don't
if
know.
they match it, I'll take it. I'll buy it for $9.99.
I feel like they would have to do it at least $2 less
Yeah.
for a fair.
Yeah, I feel like
point.
if you give me a $7.99, I'd go with it.
With how much content is on WWE, that's the
They're-
thing.
Yeah, because WWE owns a lot of content. That's the thing this Global Force, whatever you want to call them.
It's literally only Global Force shit.
Yeah,
Their
but
WWE has like
they-
ECW, WCW, this shit.
Well, I'm wondering, do you think the Global Force stuff, do you think they'll just put the Global Force content? And I'm talking like with the Amped Anthology, stuff.
They better not.
Do you
No,
think they'll just
I
put
won't
that
get it. I'll
and what they're
I'll
doing
get
now?
It. Like if I were to get it for $10 and then see that it was only that, I'd cancel it that day.
Because what it's been rumored is that they will have old shows and old pay-per-views, but I hope they're not talking about Amped Anthology and what they're doing now, and they won't do anything from TNA or Impact. They'll just keep it towards the GFW banner.
I thought they were, and correct me if I'm wrong, I thought they were supposed to be on Hulu.
Not Hulu. Something on the Fight Network or something on Sling or some app. There is some app for Impact
Yeah.
that you
In
can
the
get.
UK. Or
No,
Scotland.
I
or
thought
something.
Hulu was supposed to be showing like an Impact episode.
I don't believe so.
The Fight Network. It's where they have boxing and stuff.
Yes, because I remember when I had the
It's
Fight Network
only
downloaded.
It's only in Canada.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yep.
Does it show old pay-per-views or?
No, it's stuff that's happening right now. It's
Oh.
like, so whenever they started the service, then to now, I believe.
Well, they've been doing that for a while. So basically, from the beginning of the Owl coming in, the Anthem Owl
Yeah,
appearance.
it's basically been
So-
less than a year.
So, I don't know. A lot of interesting stuff has happened since then, but at the same time,
Not really.
well, I guess I'm just nice, but I really want to see.
All I know is they better have my boy Billy.
I really want to see like the entire storyline of Broken Matt Hardy panned out.
I miss Uncle Billy.
I miss Uncle Billy too. They should have an Uncle Billy
Tribute. Collection.
DVD. Yeah, blue brown bag special, blue bag special. Yeah.
Dude, when they hand out little hoodies that you can wear that were his.
Yeah, just like the Shark Boy mask you got, Zach.
What?
The Shark Boy mask.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. But
Shark
you
Boy
get a Billy Corgan, like the little hat he wore during the that song "Today Is the Greatest" or whatever.
You get to wear one of his shirts from one of his songs.
Yeah.
You get the ice cream truck from Today Is the Greatest.
Sticking on the GFW banner, all right. You gotta push somebody, you gotta fire somebody, and you gotta hire somebody. Go. Zach or Chris, one of the two.
I didn't hear a word you said because my internet's not having.
That's not.
I heard
good.
push,
You got
hire.
bandwidth
and
problems. Chris,
Fuck you.
I know, right? Chris. Oh well, Chris is dying over here.
Tech.
Yeah.
Tech, it's you, because
I know.
my connection went out also.
I know.
I can hear Zach perfectly.
Good God, everyone's dying.
Now we're all bandwidth problems.
Oh no!
Oh my.
The bandwidth.
All right, Chris.
This wouldn't happen on Skype.
Yeah, I was about to say Skype call is bomb.
Next conversation.
But we gotta do push one, fire one, and hire one.
All right, let me move to my fucking phone then. Give me a minute.
All right, fine. Chris, you alive?
What's up?
All right,
I'm
you gotta push one, fire one, and hire one for GFW.
Popping in and out like a drive
Motherfucker.
speaker.
Fuck you.
Zach, you gotta push one, fire one, and hire one for GFW. Who's it gonna be?
Push, fire, hire.
He's
Yep.
gonna push a fart out, I think, for GF.
What the heck?
We'll push Matt Seidel.
All right.
I'm gonna fire. Probably Lashley.
I wouldn't
And
disagree with that
hire-
one.
I'll hire the Kingdom.
So you're just gonna hire the entire kingdom.
I'm gonna hire an entire faction.
That's
Why are you
Firelash.
hiring a mediocre stable from Ring of
Fuck
Honor?
you.
shots fired.
Fuck you, Ryan. They're great.
You literally have Matt Taven, a glorified middle Carter, and 2 openers.
Fuck you.
Why would you hire
PK Ryan is fucking amazing.
Oh, was he the one that broke his foot?
Yeah,
Because
he's
he
the one that
botched the move?
destroyed his leg.
Okay. Let me pick the 3. What was it again?
No,
Hire
fuck you,
one,
Ryan.
fire
You're not allowed
one.
to have an opinion anymore. Fuck
I
you, Ryan.
do actually.
You gotta hire
See, I have
No,
a
one.
fuck
job
you,
and
Ryan.
you don't.
No, fuck you, Ryan.
Oh shoot.
It's
You
not how
gotta-
this game works.
All right, Chris.
Uh,
You gotta hire one,
Sounds
fire
good.
one, and push one.
Okay, let's eeny, meeny, miny. We're gonna fire that creepy guy, Garza Jr. We're gonna fire.
Oh shoot. All right.
We're gonna fire Garza Jr. He's creepy.
All right.
Mullins is out again.
Mullins is out.
No,
Ryan.
I'm here. I'm
Well,
here.
you became a robot. You were trying to steal my position as the tech guy.
Okay, well,
That like somebody else.
let's push eeny, meeny, miny. Shit, who do I want to push? The thing is TNA does really good at or GFW, whatever you're gonna call them. They've done really good at pushing people lately.
Yeah.
So I mean, everything's going good well push wise. So I'm not gonna pick pretty push. But then we're gonna obviously have to go out there and hire my dude Marty the Moth.
I like. All right, Ryan. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so fire Grado.
All right.
Damn, what a dick.
Push.
If you say hire Tai Chi, by the way, I'm gonna mute
No, I'm
you.
not gonna say hire Tai Chi. Don't worry. Push. Congo Kong
Oh, I like that
I
actually.
like it.
and hire. I think. I think Dalton Castle would be a good hire for GFW.
Fuck you, Dalton Castle's awful.
That'd be interesting. All right, for me, I would say we're gonna fire.
Can
I
I?
gotta think of who to fire. Fire
Can I
Sanjay
add-
Dutt. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good
Go
point.
Ryan. Go Ryan.
Could we also fire Abyss while we're at it?
No, not yet. Not
What a
yet.
dick.
We're gonna fire Sanjay Dutt. We're gonna push Falaba as a singles guy and have him be managed by, I don't know. Let's go with I can't think of any like Asian managers right now, but I don't know.
Hi, cheese.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Ryan.
Yeah.
You waste of
Yeah,
space.
we're gonna push Falaba and he'll be managed by Taryn Terrell, and we're gonna hire
They can feud with Lauren Van Ness and Congo Kong.
we're gonna hire the mini Psycho Circus.
We already got enough clowns. We got a clown.
We're gonna get the
showing
midget
up.
clowns, the midget ones, and they're gonna feud with Rockstar
Ooh,
Spud.
midget.
They're midgets this time.
Yeah, they're gonna feud with
thought he quit.
Rockstar Spud. So.
I'm not looking forward to Pagano showing up. Pagano looks like he can waste my time.
I'm not crazy about
I thought
Pagano.
Spud quit.
No, Spud was doing an announcing thing, and then he accidentally pulled down the pants of Hornswoggle, and they feuded. And
No, it
so-
was on purpose.
Yeah, well, it was on purpose. It was that was the big storyline twist, and then
Big swerve was it was purpose.
we haven't seen him since. So
Dude, the
Good.
videos,
Yeah.
the return videos for him were just the greatest.
especially the songs, like I don't know who was doing the songs there,
Yeah,
but they
like
were great.
it was so emotional.
Schwaggle.
Swago. I don't know any other great topics you guys want to talk about?
We're gonna talk about
TNA Lockdown 2008.
video games.
Video games.
Skype versus Discord.
TNA Lockdown 2008.
Let's talk about the new WWE video game. You guys getting it?
Oh damn!
I'm not.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
the one year where I'm not
for the
gonna
Switch.
buy it right out. You know?
Fuck you, Ryan. You're gay.
You see, you got it for the Switch. What?
Ryan, you're fucking stupid.
Are you serious?
It's gonna be all of us.
No, you're lying to me. There's no way.
Mm-mm.
What?
No, I'm pre-ordering it for the Switch.
It comes
Or I
out.
did.
It comes out the same day for PS4 it does for the Switch.
I'm not 100% sure about that.
Why would
I
you?
do know
did
it's
you,
coming
did
out
you
on the
fully,
Switch.
Did you fully
Q3
pre-order it
2017.
though?
I did.
You did. You
I
spent all $60 already on it.
No, I am not. It's
Okay.
Amazon, so it doesn't come
So
until.
what you want to do is you want to cancel that pre-order, and then you want to go and I don't know, buy yourself like I don't know, like a Gorilla's.
Anything
T-shirt.
other than a single game for the Switch.
Yeah,
I have a whole bunch. I pre-ordered Skyrim. And
that's
pre-ordered
That's fucking
Mario Odyssey.
awful. Why do
Skyrim's pretty
they
good.
think they can get these games on Switch and they'd be good?
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be good. I heard Skyrim was good.
I heard playing it. You can play as
what you
Blink or
heard
whatever
in
his name is.
true is
You can.
debatable.
Yeah, if you put his little amiibo on the screen or something weird like that. But
Well, they're adding NBA 2K to Switch also.
oh boy, basketball.
I know. And
Uh,
FIFA.
Our fantasy football league is coming up. We already did the draft for it. I didn't get Greg Olson, so a little butthurt about that one. At least that's for Chris's fantasy football. Mia's is going to be coming up shortly, I believe tomorrow. So
Yeah,
hopefully
that's
I'll
tomorrow
get Greg
night.
Olson there. That's the ongoing joke that I have to have him on my team because he is the modern day Ric Flair of football.
He's the modern day Maharaja of
So-
football.
Yep. Other than that, I think that's pretty much going to do it for our first ever podcast, the Our Experience
I enjoyed
podcast.
this.
Enjoyed it. Enjoyed having you guys. Hopefully we'll get back to it. We'll upload these every Sunday.
They'll hate all of you.
Thank you. Much appreciated. And if you guys got any, topics or anything you guys want us to talk about, or if anything interesting during the week happens, we'll just, roll with it. Get some more people on here, more clashing opinions, because that's always fun. And until then, keep it safe.